So this is interesting. Everybody knows the Browns need to find a way to extend Nick Chubb. Doesn't have the fifth-year option because he was not a first-round pick. So at the end of this year, his contract is up. Spotrac has tweeted this out. Nick Chubb, likely candidate, and they put the contract in that 4-year, $48 million deal that would mirror Aaron Jones's deal with the Green Bay Packers. Again, that is a Spotrac website that does all of the analytics. What are your thoughts just on that neighborhood and what that would look like as far as a contract for Nick Chubb?
Well, I think the Aaron Jones contract is actually a good ballpark to at least look at. You know, the number looks big, at least $12 million per year, but you also look at the valuation on that deal and the guaranteed money behind that. You know, the cap hit for Aaron Jones this year is only $3 million. And so from there, it kind of goes up in those back years, but at the same time, more of the guaranteed money is in signing bonus, and they're able to get that more towards the front of the contract. So they're able to kind of manipulate the cap number to make things work, but it also gives them an out later on in the deal if they do think that it's time to bail, basically. You know, we've seen that with the Todd Gurley deal in the past. David Johnson, you know, that deal hasn't aged well. Neither has he. But, you know, I look at that running back deal, and it gives the Browns an option to kind of get out, but also gives Nick Chubb the valuation that he really deserves. You know, he deserves to be up there. And while he hasn't necessarily shown the receiving ability as much, I think that he can. But I think that they haven't shown that as much. So, you know, the $48 million, it makes sense. And it's honestly respectable for Nick Chubb at that point.
The other thing to keep in mind is the Browns still have about $20 to $21 million under the cap this year. So you use some of that money for the extensions that you need to do. That's the reason that they made the unpopular decision to get rid of Sheldon Richardson. Again, that gives you the money to do some of those extensions.